let's start this topic called as communication template. First of all, templates are nothing but these are predefined format. That means everything will be created earlier, or it will be predefined, it will be created. You will just be using it. We will use it as per the scenarios, right? So if you want to write down, you can write down any predefined format is called template. Any predefined format is called template. Any predefined format is called template. Any predefined format is called template, right? The first one we will deal with today is called as letterhead. By the word itself, you can understand that letterhead is nothing but all the company communication is printed on a company letterhead. In Salesforce, you can create a company letterhead and all the end users can start using this letterhead going forward for all communication that they perform with their customers or internally or externally. To design a letterhead, you have to click on Setup. You have to come under the Administer. You have Communication Template. Under the Communication Template, you have an option called as Letterhead. So I click on Letterhead, which I already did, right? I click on Next on the top. My letterhead window comes up, right? I click on, you can see that there is not a single letterhead in my system, right? So I click on New Letterhead. So I'm creating a new letterhead. System will ask me the name. I'll say that COMPA and a company LH2015 company letterhead 2015. Make sure that you check this box called as available for use. You can write down any description that use this letterhead for all internal and external communication, right? This represents the company. Whatever you want to write the description, you can write there. Now I hit the button called as Save. A blank letterhead has been created with no design, with no logo on the screen. Nothing is there on the screen. Now what you will do is that this is the letterhead structure you can see. You have the whole letterhead is divided into three parts called as the header, called as the body, and the last one is called as the footer. You can understand that header is the place where company logos are placed. Body is the place where an end user is going to type the letter, dear sir, how are you, or whatever it is. And bottom is the place, right, or footer is the place where you will have some disclaimers or you'll have some agreement, right, saying that this mail is meant for company internal communication. If you have received this mail by mistake, then please discard all the unread copy of it. Company takes the risk, does not take any potential liability and responsibility, whatever the terms and condition, or how I'm doing good, If you have any issues, please contact my manager. You can write anything here. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select a logo. You can see that on the top. So I hit the button called as Select Logo. You can see that it is taken from my personal document. Wait, it's coming up. So you can see that now a small window pops up. On that you can see that my personal document. That means before you load an image here, the image has to be available where? In your personal document only. So what I'll do is that I'll just open one more tab. I'm just right clicking on cases. I'm clicking on open a new tab. I go here, a same Salesforce instance is open. I click on the plus sign, right? I click on the plus sign, right? And then I go to my documents. You can see that, or I go to documents. In fact, that is my here at the bottom, the fifth one from the bottom. I click on my document, right? I click on new document, right? I'm just trying to load. I give the name as LG. I give the document name as LG. I say externally available image. Yes. I click on browse. So I pick up the Clivity logo, right? I hit the button called as save. System is immediately uploading this Clivity image to my system. Looks like that it has uploaded the Clivity image, right? So see, the Clivity image has been now uploaded. You can see the image also here. Clivity soft Technology Private Limited. I have that there running up now, right? So now it is there. Now I go back to the other tab where I was just working on my logo, or I'm working on my letterhead. Now I click on select logo. System will open my document, and this time I have LG available there, which I just loaded in another tab. I click on LG. You can see that the logo is coming on the top. You can see that. I can click on edit the header property, and I'll say center alignment. What is the alignment? Not left. I want to put it in the center alignment, right? What is the height? It's 100, 200, it's all 300. I'll say 200 pixels, a little bit bigger. So you can see that the height is increasing. No, I just want to, I want to change the height to same as default, 100. What is the color you want? You can select the colors from here. I want it to be somewhere at a little bit yellow color in nature, right? I click on OK. You can see that now the letterhead is coming up as Clivity, and you have the yellow color there. So what you can do is that you can, in a real time, you can tell your designing team, a web designing team, or you can ask the client to provide the company logo, and you will place this logo exactly on the page on this size, right? Same way, the body color, right? You can say that, okay, the body color should be what? You can only change the body color. So I'll say that the body color has to be a little bit of pale yellow. So I'm selecting this. I click on OK. Now the body color became pale yellow. In between the header and the body, you have a line there called as, right? I said top edit line. How much is the line pixel you want? What is the line color you want? You have a lot of, so I'll say that I don't want, line should be very small there. 2, I'll say 2 pixels. The line will become very small line, okay? So yep, any footer? No. Any middle line? If you want, again, the same way, you can put the line color. If you want, you can put some logos here. So put that. So I've just created a small one. Now I'll click on preview. Let's see how does it look. So this is the way it's just pulling up. My new communication company letterhead will look. People going forward, this is how the letterhead will look now. Clivity, blank part is, oh, no color. We'll give some color. It's white is not looking good. So I go back. I say that, right, edit footer option. Yep, I will say that color, and I'll select the color as, let's say that, okay, okay, we'll take this yellow. I'm just taking some yellow color, okay? So this is my company letterhead I've created. I click on save. A new letterhead has been created for the company, right? And it is available for the use. This is the letterhead. Like this, you will start designing the letterhead in case your client requests one. So for letterhead, you need to have an image. You need to know the coloring pattern. What are the different types of coloring that I need to follow here? Coloring pattern you need to follow, right? So next, that's good. Looks like that we are doing good. So letterhead is done. Next, I go back to something called as email template. Now, where to use it? How to use this letterhead? This letterhead, because physically, if I want to print something, my company will already have a hard copies of letterhead. They just need to put on the printer. I need not to design this because it has been already designed. The letterheads will be available. Somebody just need to, take a letterhead paper, put in the printer, and they can start printing the body. Automatically, the top design is printed. So why I'm creating a letterhead? I'm creating a letterhead, or I create a letterhead for all email communication. That means, right, I'll be sending, tomorrow if I send an email to anyone, right, I'll be sending this in what? I'll be sending this in the letterhead that I created in that format. So, okay, what is the email? I click on new template. I'm creating a new template. What is that? Every time you create an account or a contact, I want end user to send a welcome email, right? I don't want end user to type the email. In case if they type the email, what will happen? Every employee will put their own thoughts. Hi, sir. How are you, sir? Saro. How are you, sir? So I don't want people using their butler English, right? It will spoil my brand. So I don't want people to use their own brain. let them select the customer, let them select a template, click send. System will decide what to write and what not to write, right? So now I go back to, so what type of letterhead you want? Text based, HTML based, right? HTML using a letterhead, HTML without a letterhead, or a Visual Force page. Visual Force page are not, these are the web designing pages that we will create. We will see in our development classes. So I'll not create a plain text. If I create a plain text, there'll be nothing. It will go as a plain text. I'm using what? HTML, right? I click on HTML using letterhead. I click next. System will ask me, okay, what is the name of this template? I'll say welcome email, WELCOME, welcome EMAIL, email. For your recognition, I'll put 999, 999. Welcome email 999. What is the letterhead you're using? If you remember that, I just created a letterhead a few minutes back, company letterhead 2015. What is the email layout? Formal letter, informal letter, I say formal letter. You can see the various layout option. Click here and it will show you the various layout option. Do not change the encoding. This is the keyboard encoding, so let it be there. You can type description to welcome a customer, welcome a new customer, any new customer. If you are to welcome a customer new, whatever it is. So I click on next. Oh, I made a mistake. I should check the option called as available for use, which I didn't do that. Not a problem, we'll do this. Now, this is the letterhead that will be appearing. So I'll say, dear, right? Dear. I want the customer name to be populated here. Whenever the customer receives an email, I want a name has to be populated here. I'll say contact. You can see that on the top, I have a contact field. Yes. What do you want? I want the contact first name. Dear, right? I click on copy. I paste it here in the subject line. Dear contact first name. So tomorrow if you're sending an email to 10 customers, all the 10 will receive customized email. Dear Ravi, dear Sham, dear Abhishek, dear Ranveer, dear Katrina, right? Everyone will receive, in the subject itself, their name will be there. Okay, so WLCOME, welcome to SFDC, right? So now I'll start. Here I'll put on the top, you can see that WLCO, welcome a, right? I'm just making it big. Here is a bold, underline, font size is little. I'll make it 12 pixel. I'll say center. I'll say the color as red. Welcome, and I'll say lock, so that nobody should be able to change this. It's a locked one, you can see that. Now this body part I'm keeping locked or unlocked. So if you want the end user to change it, then keep it unlocked. If you don't want end user can make any modification to your email body or somewhere, then click it lock. So I'll say dear, or dear, D-E-A-R, dear, first name, last name I want. So first name is already there. I copy the first name. I'll say dear, then I'll put a space. Then from here, I'm taking the last name. So dear Katrina Kaif, dear Ranveer Kapoor, dear this, right? Then comma. Welcome. Now I'm typing the mail, WLCOME, welcome. Okay. Welcome to SFDC. We are happy to have you on board. The following are the details available with us. So what I'll say that? I'll say that phone, P-H-O-N-E, phone. I'll say that somebody can go on mute, please. I see that there's a background noise. If you're not talking, please go on mute. EMAIL, email. Right, that's good. So now in the place of phone, I want the customer phone. So what I'm doing, I'm checking up from here the mobile number, there's a mobile here. Control C, right, Control V. So next, email, I want the customer email here. So where is email? Email field, that's correct. McAfee virus scanner, defer, I don't want any scanning now. So, right, I put a space bar, I give it contact email, right? Okay, right, I believe that you can all hear me, right? So in case of, please let us know. Regards. I want the person who created it, his name. If an end user, whoever created, I'll say created by, I'll copy it, right, and I say that paste. So that I've created a mail. You want to lock it or unlock it? Your wish, right? So now I created an email. I click on next, right? Now, few of the company, what they will do, they will block images. Like when you go to your Gmail or something, you see that the images block. So I'm just creating a text version of the mail also. Same thing, welcome aboard, all right? And you have welcome aboard, and you have the same email in what you call text format. Now I go ahead, I click on save, and email template is created. You can see that, right? I'll say that that's good. Email template is created, all right? So now you can see that the email template is created, both this thing. You want to attach any type of company brochures or something like that, you can attach it, so that with the welcome email, system will automatically send you the company brochure also. So let's attach one on a file, right? I'm trying to attach one company brochure. I say select, right? Now you can see that system is uploading those. Let's wait. System is uploading. Okay. So one, where's that? Okay. It'll come. Don't, not a problem. It'll take time to come up. Now let us test it. Okay. Let us test. We are clicking on, send a test and verify. Let's send a test and see whether it's working or not. So I click on test. Okay. Who is the contact? Let's select a contact person where there's a phone, email, everything is available. So I'm selecting a contact, Shah Rukh Khan. Let me check it out in the other window. I go to my contact, I open Shah Rukh Khan to see whether there's an email address, excuse me, to see whether do I have any, all this, see, phone is, mobile is not there. So I click on edit. I click on mobile as 7000007, James Bond number, and email is 007@shahrukh.com. That's the email address. So I'm just clicking on save, right? It saved the data. That's good, right? Now I go back here. I go back to my, what do you call it? Test and merge, right? I open the test and merge. Which one? I'll say that please select Shah Rukh Khan, a contact, right? And send a preview copy to me also. Okay. So I go ahead. So I just click on OK. Now an email has been sent. Let's open my Gmail and check it out. Right. So edit the HTML version or edit property. I click on edit property and I should say available for use. Then only people can use it. I click on save. So, right. So now end users, whenever they create a new customer, you can create a workflow. We will see this later. Automation. That automatically system will send this email. Whenever a new customer is created in your system, accounts or contact, system is going to create or going to send this email directly to the customer. For the moment, we have not did any automation. Now see where it will be used. It will be used in the end user screen. How? I'm back to my end user screen. If you see that, I'm back to my accounts, contacts, leads, opportunities, cases, right? You click on the customer, you open the customer, right? And on the bottom, or if you scroll down, you will see that send email, HTML email status or send email. You have an option here. Click on send email. System will ask you, okay, do you want to write an email or do you want to, so select a template. I'll say select a template. And our template is visible here. What is that? Welcome 999. See that? Welcome 999 I selected. Automatically the email has been created. See? Shah Rukh Khan's details has been pulled. I just need to click on send. That's it. I click on send, another copy will go. See? This is how the end user will be using it. You as an administrator, you'll be creating it, and end user will be using, and you can see that one email has been sent. What is the subject? Dear Shah Rukh Khan, welcome to SFDC.
Can you just tell again you had, from where you had attached this image? Which option?
Image, right. That's correct. Okay, not a problem. So this image has to be available in your My Documents. So I go back to my end user screen. I click on this plus sign, right? I scroll down towards the bottom. I go to Documents. I click on Documents. You can see that there is an LG. I click on, right, New Document. Before you create letterhead, you have to first create image. I will say that BH available. Please make sure that you check this externally available. I'm just saying Bhuvana BH. I'm creating one email. One image. I click on browse, and this Volkswagen, one image. I hit the button called as save. The image is loaded to my Salesforce under the My Document folder, right? Oh, very big. I thought it's a small one. It's a very big image. Volkswagen. There's a big image that I've loaded now. You can see that in my screen. It's too big. So make it small. Now go back to your setup. Click on your letterhead and insert the image there. Once again, I'm clicking in new letterhead, in a very fast mode. So click on new letterhead. I'll say letterhead 2016. Available for age, letterhead 2016. I'm just giving some name. Click on save. Now you can go ahead and add the picture. The blank letterhead window comes up, right? I click on select logo, right? It'll ask me from where. Automatically it's showing My Documents only, and I'll be able to see BH there. See that? BH is available here, right? BH is available. I click on BH, and automatically you can see that the Volkswagen image, we will now, they see in the letterhead I'm getting a Volkswagen on the top. Volkswagen, right? So this is how you'll be bringing the image in your letterhead, right? This is my word. This is my word. It's opening up. I say blank document. Everybody has used Word. It's such a basic thing, but we have never gone to a tab called as mailing. Here you have a mailing. Start a mail merge. Start a letter. What do you mean by that? Suppose you have to write an invitation card, or let's say that you have gone for a recruitment to a college, and out of 500 students, you have hired 100 students. Now all the hundreds, you have to issue an offer letter, right? You know that all will have a common offer letter. The only thing that will change is called name, address, father name, right? That's it. You can maintain them in Excel sheet, name, father name, address, state 1, state 2. The way in Salesforce we have first name, last name, and you can start a letter here. Whole your company, offer letter will be in Word. Wherever there's a name comes, you will pick up the name from the table or from the database, right? You'll pick up from there. You will pick it up. You'll picking up it from the database or from Excel sheet, and just give on print command, and you see that printer will print 100 offer letter for you for all different candidates, right? Body will be same. The way we have seen welcome email, the body is same. Wherever the email and phone number comes, system will pick up exactly Shah Rukh Khan's email. If you're sending for Katrina, system will pick up the Katrina's email. Wherever the field are placed, it will keep on changing. Then come here. It is also you can see that mail merge template are Microsoft Word documents that merge field with a Salesforce reference. That means from Salesforce, you can now put the field in Microsoft Word, and you can type the whole offer letter. And let's say that if there are 5 contacts and all the 5 contacts I want to issue offer letter, right? You can issue it with the help of mail merge template. So the offer letter will be in the Word. Click print there, automatically it will contact Salesforce. It will get one by one data of each contact. It will put in the Word and it will print through the printer. So find this out. Today I want that you should be doing it. Right? That's all about your communication template. Okay? Right? Communication template. Any doubt on your communication template and anything?